Said fertilizer used in an uneven world. This is the VOA Special English Agriculture Report. Fertilizer use differs from country to country and from too little to too much. Nitrogen and phosphorus can produce big crops, but they can also pollute water and air. A recent policy discussion in the journal Science compared the nutrient balances of different agriculture systems. Researchers compared the use of fertilizer in three areas that grow maize as a major grain: China, Kenya, and the United States. By 2005, they say farms in northern China produce about the same amount of corn per hectare as farms in the American Midwest. But the Chinese farmers used 6 times more nitrogen and produced almost 23 times more surplus nitrogen. Government policies can have an influence. For example, as China sought food security, its policies increased fertilizer use. The researchers note that farmers in the Midwest used too much fertilizer on their crops throughout the 1970s, but improved farming methods later increased their yields and at the same time made better use of chemical nitrogen fertilizer. Farms in western Kenya use just over one-tenth as much fertilizer as American farms. Corn harvest remain small. The researchers say farming methods in sub-Saharan Africa need to improve or else poor quality soil will increase rural poverty. More than 250 million people do not get enough nutrients from crops to stay healthy. Nutrient balances in agriculture differ with economic development. Farmers lack enough inputs to maintain soil fertility in parts of many developing countries, especially in Africa south of the Sahara, but countries that are developed or growing quickly often have unnecessary surpluses. Ammonia gas released by fertilized cropland is a cause of air pollution. The land can also release nitrous oxide, a heat-trapping gas. Nitrogen runoff from farms can create large dead zones like those in the Gulf of Mexico. Algae microorganisms in the water overpopulate because of the surplus nitrogen. The algae take much of the oxygen from the water. Fish and other organisms die. Lowry Drinkwater at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York was an author of the report. Professor Drinkwater says farmers need to think about ways to solve some of the causes of nutrient loss from agriculture. She says different countries need different solutions based on location, environment, climate, and population needs. And that's the VOA Special English Agriculture Report. The next VOA is about teaching farmers, teaching coffee farmers about the birds and the bees. This is the VOA Special English Agriculture Report. The University of Georgia is a respected research university. 35,000 students attend the main campus in Athens, Georgia, and extended campuses around the state, and among its areas of research is agriculture. UGA has a center in San Luis de Monteverde in Costa Rica. This center is for students and visitors who want to learn about farming and living in environmentally friendly ways. Some students take a class called Coffee from Bean to Cup. Is Costa Rica's most important agricultural product. Professor Valerie Peters teaches the class. Her students help her study coffee farms in an area called Finca La Bella. Farmers in this area agreed to grow their coffee sustainably using methods that do less harm to the environment. Most coffee farms in Costa Rica have one or two different kinds of trees to help shade the coffee plants from the sun. In Finca La Bella, most farms have at least 20 kinds of trees. Many of the farmers have also planted more flowers. When there are more flowers and more kinds of trees, more bees will come to pollinate the coffee plants. Coffee plants can pollinate themselves, but bees help increase the harvest. Professor Peters is working with her students to help teach farmers about the importance of bees and having more trees and flowers. She says many of the farmers commented that they never even thought of bees as having a role in their coffee production. Having more species of trees in coffee farms also provides more places for birds to live. If farmers have at least 10 different kinds of trees per hectare, they may be able to have their coffee certified as bird friendly. This is done by the Smithsonian Migratory Bird Center in the United States. Bird-friendly coffee can sell for a higher price. The University of Georgia is also helping farmers in Costa Rica increase their income through tourism. Professor King, a newcomer, directs this program. He says students help design tour routes through coffee farms. In his work, these farmers become teachers. They share their local knowledge about how to work the land. VGA Costa Rica as the center is called also plans to increase the amount of locally produced food it buys. And when the center needs wood for building, it buys only wood grown locally without artificial chemicals. For VOA Special English, I'm Sofía Maravilla, and thanks.